All right, hey runners, it's your boy Silent Ether. So we're back. Bungie and the Marathon devs have dropped another update, along with an accommodation setup for team cooperation. So they have the Cyber Acme Runner Reinforcement Initiative. They have observed that coordinated crews of runners have demonstrated increased survival odds. Only would now be launching Kari or Carry or however you want to pronounce that. The Cyber Acme Runner Reinforcement Initiative to promote and collect more data on runner collaborations. So I'm assuming this is like when you log in or launch a map by yourself and you pair up with some other people. It also could be pertaining to full crews. So this is pretty cool. So staying together, exfilling successfully with your crew filled crew will attempt to join you together in the lobby. So I'm assuming that's if you're by yourself. This option is available to players who successfully exfiltrate together. Cyber Acme accommodations, a new material awarded to runners that promote Kari values, so I'm assuming like positive teamwork values. For crews, earn accommodations +4 for each contract objective that you assist your crewmates in completing. So you're going to get points for assisting with faction contracts that other team members are doing, and probably just looting in other passive ways as well. And then for crew earnings, or for solos, non-rook solos, earn accommodation 6 for each contract objective you complete, so you're getting more off of completing things by yourself. Bonus accommodations can be earned if you exfil with other players. For rooks, earn accommodations for successful exfils. Bonus accommodations +5 can be earned if you exfil with other players. So if you're on that rook to riches run and you run into other rooks and you're like apes together or rooks together strong, you get points for that. All accommodation rewards will be sent directly to your vault after completing any of the actions listed above. Kari Armory exchange accommodations for special offerings or offers in Cyber Acme's Armory, salvage crates, and new item can only be bought from Kari Armory. Purchasing one will automatically grant a random stack of salvage. That's pretty cool. Salvage crates that'll help with faction upgrades because needed that unless you're just going in there looking for stuff and trying to exfil, which sometimes can be sketchy. And then Reputation packs, a new item that can only be bought from Kari Armory. Purchasing one will automatically grant reputation for the associated faction. Again, that's pretty solid. Limited stock, only salvage crates and sponsored kits purchased will have their stocks refreshed daily. All other Kari or Carry um, offers will not refresh. New implants, perks, weapon chips augmented your team play with new implants and weapon chips. So I'm guessing they added new implements for or implants for weapons and regular just body perks. New perks have a chance to roll on enhanced and deluxe implants you can purchase from the armory or find in a run. New weapon chip mods can be bought directly from Kari Armory as well as found in the run. Pace Setter Codex Challenges, complete collaboration Codex Challenges to earn this new Pace Setter title. These challenges are permanent and they're a permanent addition that can be completed in future seasons. So that's pretty cool. So this is going to be sticking around for the remaining of the following seasons. So that's pretty solid. If you go to the armory, they have a lot of quality of life changes here already. Visually, they changed the color of silk, the color of lux, and the color of your the regular credit value. They've also seemed to be changed indexes or the icons for certain implants, so you can kind of understand what is for what and how it affects you a little better. That's pretty cool. So head implant, put a head. I'm assuming they got leg implants and chest implants. Oh, okay, chest is here. That's pretty solid. And let me see. Oh wow, mod's got an updated look as well. Real serious update right there. I feel like there's more color saturation on this. I might be tripping. And then I think I've seen another mod. Oh wait, there's the leg one right there. So graceful landing is a leg symbol now. That's pretty solid. And then these mods look extremely different, but I like that they're adjusting the way everything looks. So everything kind of has its own identity. This is pretty smooth. Amongst that, oh wow, amongst that, they set up a sticker. I've already claimed mine. It's a kitten. So you want more stickers for your weapons. There you go. It's for 2 uses only, as you can see in the bottom right here. Update 106. Now, this was a big mid-season update, mostly because the Thief and the Recon were updated, which I personally use the Recon a lot. So this is something that I was kind of excited for. As you can see, I already got the Arachne skin on. They dropped new Arachne contract skins, um, which I believe are in the Codex. If I believe you go to, I want to say, no, it's in, I want to say factions. Arachne factions, sponsored kits. Here we go. So they got new skins for each runner. I haven't looked at them all. I haven't had time to, but this is pretty cool. Get you a little design for Arachne. So if you're an Arachne person who really worships them, get your fit on right there. And then for the update itself, 106. It's a big season, mid-season balance update. So I'm excited for this. They got the Kari Protocol, the Psyx accommodations, extra accommodations that we went through already. And then they fixed an issue where the rank up rewards tutorial could be out of sequence. Updated perimeter beginner new player map to be a solos only map that remains available to players until seasonal level 12. So that's tough. So like now when you're dropping into this game, you're not just gonna be put in there with a whole bunch of purple shields and you just started playing, because that would suck. You know, with cryo out for these last 3 weeks, people are just gonna jump in the perimeter thinking it's gonna be, hey, a new friendly nice player experience, and get cooked by somebody with a gold shield, and then they're like, oh well, I only got gray shields, and it might ruin the experience for new players. So this is a good thing that they added 5 new contracts for perimeter for the beginner map. Also a reward pass. They added the capability to access reward pass from the top left of the display of Silk. So I'm assuming somewhere in this area if I wasn't in the update right now. And then added 4 new runner shell styles, a new shotgun style, a profile emblem to season 1 reward pass. The progression, increased runner level and faction reputation earning for solo players. That's good. Increased standard contract faction reputation rewards for all players. That's even better. So now solo playing is going to be even better because it's not going to feel like you're just doing it for just the loot and not getting anything done with your factions, because I used to have that same feeling. Now it doesn't say non-rook, so I'm assuming that this is for regular solo play and rook runs. So that's good. You can get your rook to riches play and kind of feel like it's more beneficial to you. The Kari Armory allows you to spend cybermech accommodations, as we recently just went over. So they have a lot going on with that, which is a good additive. Disciples of Arachne earnable shell styles are now available in the Codex, which I showed you earlier. Combat, slightly improved audio clarity for enemy footsteps at close and mid-range. This is a good one. I feel like the audio, personally, to me, was already pretty decent. I mean, I have SteelSeries headset, so I may be hearing things other people may not be hearing. So, to each his own, but I think this is a good quality of life change as well. As well as the added color and saturation to the UI, I think that's looking nice. Players are now more resistant to fall damage while downed. That's like kind of a, damned if you do, damned if you don't thing. I really didn't care about that. I mean, I'm downed, I don't really care if I take fall damage while I'm downed. Fixed an issue where the player's reticle could swing wildly after a finisher if the player continued to provide look input during the finisher animation. This happened to me one time where I don't know where I was doing. I forgot where I was aiming at, but I finished a runner, and then my camera just shot up, and I was like, okay, that's weird, but we weren't in a battle scenario, so I was kind of like, all right, well, I didn't really care too much about it, but I'm glad they got on that. That might have been something people were really mad about, or just brought up, and they kind of adjusted it. Added 11 new deluxe blue rarity unique weapons, so that is very interesting. 11 new deluxe blue rarity unique weapons. Like a blue rarity unique weapon, that sounds fire. I'm not gonna lie, 11. I need to see what that's all about. So I'm excited to get in there and get new weapons. Rebalanced and made adjustments to existing weapons. Weapon ammo, and they got full details for that, for the rebalanced adjustments to existing weapons. Weapon ammo fixed an issue where your volt cells, oh man, this is just refreshing. Fixed an issue where your volt cells weapons were not generating heat on impact with enemies. I don't pay attention to volt cells because I'm just kind of in that mode when I'm shooting. Weapon mods added 3 new families of weapon chips across all rarities. So I'm guessing that's the new design that they put out. That's pretty smooth. Thermals removed all deluxe rarity thermal optics across all weapon archetypes from the loot tables, and they can no longer drop. So this here is big. So I'm gonna read this again. Removed all deluxe rarity thermal optics across all weapon archetypes from the loot tables, and they can no longer drop. So, is there like no more thermals? If that's the case, I guess that works because people were complaining about being able to get destroyed. But I seen a video where they kind of reduced the distance that a thermal can see you and their the frequency of finding a thermal. So um, you know, that's good. I like the thermal update. Equipment added depleted self-revive kits that spawn during solo play only. That's solid. So you can self-revive maybe like um, a rook at 30% health. That's pretty solid in case like you guys decide to come together or you killed him out of, you know, being afraid for your own life. These cannot be extracted from solo runs and will be auto sold, same as the depleted items that you may find in a run. Added a mercy kit which allows you to revive down enemy runners. Eliminated enemy runners cannot be revived with a mercy kit. All rooks now spawn with a mercy kit by default. So again, this adds to that rook to riches run. If you find some rooks that get down or are down in a fight against a full team, and you and that rook are partnered up, now you can pick them up. Now there's no more watching your rook battle buddy die. So that's good, man. That's really nice. I really like that. Claymores, improved enemy detection. And this Claymore one, I don't know, man. I've gotten killed by Claymores. So improved enemy detection when placed near ledges or ground clutter. Hey, look, claymores are deadly already, so we'll see. Man, they're probably gonna be even more deadly now because they're gonna react to everything. Fixed an issue where players in full cover near a doorway would still take damage from a claymore detonation. Yeah, that has been trash. I've ran plenty of outpost runs where I'm going to get the yellow button and I'm behind a wall and the claymore is still destroying like partial amounts of my shield, even though I'm like in full cover. Self-revive increased rarity for deluxe to superior. That's cool. That's cool. Cause now I could just full kill teams. We don't have to worry about, oh, he has a self-revive and now he's gonna get up. Like they're not gonna be as you know around, I guess. Same as the bubble shield. Even though I still find tons of bubble shields, I guess this is just to help with that team wipe scenario. Implants, they added 5 new implant perks that can drop across the various activities. That's amazing. Runner shells made adjustments to recon, destroyer, vandal, thief, triage, and rook. Oh wow, I only thought they updated recon and thief, so that's great. So there's a full list of changes like new mods, cores, implants, as well as a mass rebalance of runners, weapons, implants, and cores. So you can visit their article about it. Also, you know, again, be sure to claim your kitty sticker, which again is right here. Get you a little weapon sticker. Better instructions now guarantee user satisfaction. So yeah, that was the Kari is live and the update 106. I personally think this is a great move by the Marathon devs and Bungie. I like that they're very responsive to everything and they've been quick to kind of add things to the game without it affecting the gameplay. I haven't seen any type of bugs or any weird things that have been happening since these updates have been out. So I'm excited and I'm really happy that, you know, the dev team is being responsive and kind of just handling business. So this is great. This is real great. So I'm giving this out of 1 through 5. I'm giving this a 4.5 for my personal review of the update, my personal opinion of the update, and how I'm feeling about the game overall based on these updates. 4.5 out of 5. Everything's looking nice. And my vault's still looking decent right now. I gotta get some more uniques, but in due time, with cryo in due time. But yeah, runners, that was it. It's a good little update. Happy about it. But yeah, I'll see you out there.